Whispers of Wine. The Tale of the Flute. Prologue. Breath of Ages. In a world filled with the buzz of modernity, the gentle, melodious call of the flute harkens back to a more primal connection between human breath and the music of nature. Its story is a dance of innovation and simplicity, traversing thousands of years and countless cultures, a testament to humanity's enduring quest to harness beauty from the barest essentials. This is the tale of the flute, one of the oldest and most spiritually resonant instruments mankind has ever crafted. Chapter 1. The First Flautists. The story of the flute begins not in a grand hall or revered workshop, but likely on the edges of ancient fires, under starlit skies. The oldest known flutes, crafted from bird bones and mammoth ivory, were uncovered in the Swabian Jura region of present-day Germany and date back some 35,000 years. These early instruments, with their carefully hollowed-out bodies and precise finger holes, suggest a deep understanding of both art and acoustics among Paleolithic peoples. Chapter 2. Civilizations in Concert. As civilizations rose along the fertile crescents of rivers and the valleys of hidden springs, the flute evolved in both form and function. The Egyptians crafted theirs from bamboo and reeds, incorporating them into religious rites and royal ceremonies. Hieroglyphs depict flautists playing in celebrations and funerary processes, their music a bridge between the earthly and the divine. Meanwhile, in ancient China, a golden age of philosophy and poetry found its counterpart in music. The dizi, a bamboo flute, became a staple of Chinese musical expression, associated with pastoral scenes and the subtle interplay of nature and human emotion. The flutes were not just musical instruments, but symbols of harmony and balance, as espoused in the teachings of Confucius. Chapter 3. A Panoply of Panpipes. Across the oceans, in the verdant landscapes of the Americas, indigenous cultures developed their own variations. The pan flute, particularly revered in Andean cultures, comprised multiple tubes of varying lengths bound together, each producing a different note. This instrument, deeply embedded in the social and religious fabric of communities, was used to convey stories, signal events, and celebrate the bounties of the earth. Chapter 4. The Renaissance Rebirth. Europe's Middle Ages brought the flute back to the fore through the medieval fullbeck, or recorder, which became popular in courtly and educational settings. But it was during the Renaissance that the flute truly flourished as a solo instrument. The transverse flute, held horizontally and played by blowing across a hole near one end, emerged from this period of artistic flowering. Its clearer, more penetrating sound made it a favorite among traveling musicians and courtly bands alike. Chapter 5. The Baroque Brilliance. The Baroque period marked a significant evolution in the flute's design. In the hands of French and German craftsmen, the instrument was transformed into a more dynamic version, made of wood with a conical bore and a sophisticated key system, developed by the likes of Johann Joachim Quantz, the famed flutist and composer. This new, refined instrument could articulate a wider range of notes and dynamics, perfectly complementing the ornate, expressive musical styles of the time. Chapter 6. Classical and Romantic Resonances. As musical compositions grew in complexity through the classical and romantic eras, so too did the demands on the flute. The silver flute, crafted by Theobald Boehm in the 19th century, with its revolutionary key mechanism and cylindrical bore, enhanced both the volume and range of the instrument, cementing its place in the symphony, orchestra, and smaller ensembles. The flute's ethereal sound was ideal for evoking the Romantic era's fascination with the sublime and the transcendent, played out in the works of composers like Debussy, whose Syrinx remains a seminal piece for solo flute. Chapter 7. The Modern Melody. In the 20th century, the flute traversed multiple musical genres, from the classical concert halls to jazz clubs, where it was played by luminaries like Herbie Mann and Eric Dolphy. Its versatility shone, adaptable to complex orchestral pieces, intimate chamber music settings, and the improvisational energy of jazz. Epilogue, a legacy unbroken. Today, the flute remains a vessel of endless potential, from digital flutes that blend electronic and acoustic outputs, to initiatives that bring flutes to disadvantaged communities around the world, proving that music can indeed be a universal language. In museums, concert halls, and schools, the flute sings a story of human ingenuity and the timeless desire to create beauty from breath. It is a story woven through centuries, a melody carried on the wind, as enduring and evocative as the spirit of music itself.
Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Explore more captivating stories and thought-provoking content by subscribing to our channel, WiseChors. Hit the notification bell to stay updated. Your feedback matters, so leave a like and comment to share your thoughts. Keep exploring and stay tuned for more fascinating content.